This is the NBA playoffs on EA Sports. We're ready for tip-off. Are their home team getting set to match up with a very formidable opponent. Alongside Jay Williams, I'm Ed Cohen. Jay, this crowd, and you look ready. And I'll tell you what, this is going to be a good one.
And these two teams have gotten a chance to know each other pretty well over this series. It's been a gruesome one so far, very tightly contested. But now, it can boil down to the best of 3, which makes tonight's Game 5.
Harden, his first effort, off the mark. Basket's good on the follow. Way to stay with it.
Come on, give the people what they want. I want that for my screensaver.
Ball in.
So we can build this lead.
James Harden missed his first. That one goes. The challenge defending a guy who can be a 1 or a 2.
We're not old men talking about this game. We don't have positions anymore. He's here to score and an elite passer.
And Kevin Durant, all in one motion, hits it off the catch and shoot. Have we ever seen anyone like KD?
Easy answer. No, he's the greatest offensive threat we've ever seen in the game. He has a 7'5" wingspan with the ball.
Kicks it around the perimeter. Love. Not done yet. And a putback slam.
Woo, that's nasty right there.
Durant with the back. Stuffs it down with authority. Feed the big fella. Point to the passer.
So good when you get everybody involved, in particular your bigs. You get them going, they'll run the court faster, and guess what? They'll set harder screens because they're actually in the game. Sometimes it takes a little while to get into the flow of the game. During the next timeout or during the next break in action, take the ball, go shoot it. See the ball go through the net.
Stuffs it down with authority. Simply put, can you build a franchise around Blake Griffin right now?
No, not right now. I'm starting to get to the latter part, but just not the main guy.
And the reward comes at the line.
It's still early, so no real impact on that call. But you know that they're going to call this one tight, so you might want to keep your hands out of his pocket.
Convert through the floor to Jordan. Off the mark. Great feed, sets it up. A lot of contact.
One dimension. You don't even give the option to pass the ball by utilizing some head fakes or ball fakes here and there. You save the defender by keeping them on their toes with the element of surprise.
Can't connect. Finish at the rim.
I've seen him float so much on the perimeter, I forgot he even had that kind of... Good to see him beating up down low again.
Durant across the timeline to Griffin. Lets it fly from beyond the arc.
That reach was just about a second off. He got his hand in there a little bit quicker. That would have been a steal.
Just enough imbalance. Nope. First one does not go. Second to 3, got it. DeAndre Jordan able to recover with the block. Coach has seen enough. He wants some changes. New personnel. Nance. Brown shot off iron. No good.
He missed that shot on his own. He didn't do anything on that commit.
Yeah, Blake Griffin. 2 for 2. That's what you want.
Ooh, if I had that kind of vertical, I'd be throwing it off the glass and showing out. But the coaching staff is probably okay with the easy lay right there.
Oh, too much contact. Free throws on the way.
You know, Ed, fool me with the physical call on this one. Ease up on the aggressive plays on the ball.
Colin Sexton has got 2 shots coming. Hasn't missed yet. First one, count it. Can't connect on the second, and he splits the pair. An 8-second violation going the other way. They're going to make some changes with some new personnel on the floor. Great feed. Layup goes down. Well done.
That's what they need to do more of. Attack that basket. Hit him where it hurts.
Brooklyn with on
Into that one, Ed.
the crossover, gets inside, and the slam dunk.
I'm telling you right now, with moves like that, scoring is not an issue tonight.
Goes to the left side. Harden. Perfect set up the basket.
There's certain guys in this league that should be put on as posterized tent, and you can't lunge like that.
Shifting gears. Here comes some substitutions. Short jumper won't fall.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Colin Sexton, a couple of free throws on the way. Shooting 75% so far tonight. And hits the free throw. No back-to-back free throws here. He missed the second. To Durant.
When I see offenses come out in beast mode, you attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
Griffin. Kyrie Irving for 2. He's too good to leave that wide of details.
Well, when you play for each other, you're seeing great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish.
Down the
Everything to chance when you attack the rim. You finish strong every time you head home.
Cavaliers with the basketball. Cleans the offensive block.
Initiate contact. He allowed the contact to initiate him. We could break that down later in the broadcast, but that's why he missed that easy chicken.
Griffin, it's no good. Shots not going down.
That's incredible, that swat.
To Griffin. Oh, look out. Blake Griffin. 3 for 4. Good start. Now a whistle, and Cleveland is going to use a timeout as they'll go over now in the first quarter of play. Looks like both teams are making substitutions. To Drummond. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
Ed, you ever bail out of something at the last second? That's what I said from the way, committing a hard foul or taking the brunt of the contact.
Whoops, that won't go. Harden, lead it, and plus the foul. To respect every part of his game. Blake Griffin going to the line for a chance at 3. Blake Griffin trying to cash in on the 3-point play, shooting 66% in this contest. Been good. The lead now 14. Cleveland has the basketball. To Drum. Missed it. Almost a go. Nice follow-up on the dunk there. Jay, perhaps that's a start.
Those kind of plays get me fired up. That's a momentum play. They looked lifeless here in the first quarter, but a dunk like that can get your team going in the...
Shooter's touch, but they will take it.
Well, essentially, the touch did help the ball go in, Ed. I don't know. I might have to agree to disagree on that one.
Sexton to... Cavs with 4 to shoot, and they call the foul. Careful there, Jay.
He took a chance. That's the right call.
Off the mark on the first free throw. Missed the second as well. Harden with it up top. The lead is 15. Converts in the paint.
I don't think anyone saw this one coming. But it looks like they're trying to send a message. Look into their eyes. They're laser focused. They're playing as if this game is tied. At the rim because he's carving them up in the first quarter.
To Aldridge. The rebound taken in by Cleveland. And a foul. A chance at a 3-point play.
That was such a great job by the offensive player. Knowing that you're probably going to take some lumps here and there, but still remaining aggressive throughout the shot and getting a crack at the extra point.
Colin Sexton at the line for a chance at a 3-point play. Shooting 50%. Some yes, some no in this contest. Free throws good. A 3-point play. And the lead back down to 12. Nets have basketball. Turns and slams it down.
As a player, there's nothing better than coming out in the first quarter and playing exactly the same way you played the last couple of days of practice. You're moving the ball, you're capitalizing on mistakes, and you really built a nice lead.
Nice pad point.
But it's only the first quarter, and that's exactly what you needed. You needed to see the ball go in a couple of times.
And slams it down. Big finish for all. Jay, they've had no answer for this guy.
That's the way you Europe right out of the gate.
Stevenson here against LaMarcus Aldridge. Beyond the arc for 3. Those shots, Jay, have been few and far between. Easy first quarter.
And Ed, sometimes that's all. Just get 1 or 2 to fall. Find the rhythm, find the rhyme. You got plenty of time.
LaMarcus Aldridge. He's now 5 for 6.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter. Special cohesion.
Sexton to Stevenson. Deep 2 there. Go. Harden from long range. Tough make through traffic.
I was expecting the dish there, but way to fake that one and lay that one in.
Now the Cavs going to signal for timeout as they'll talk things over here in the first. Coaches to their reserves coming. A drive down the lane, but the shot stays.
Can't just be a one-dimensional player. I know you're probably frustrated by me even saying and give the option, but give the defender by keeping them on their toes with the element of surprise.
Cavs at the controls. Whoa, gets to the rim and they'll count the basket. 2 steps or 5 steps. Look,
go is from unlikely sources.
To Hollis Jefferson. Harden. Finger roll.
Confidence building.
Dragic into the front court. Down by 15. Trying to cash in. Rebound taken by Hollis Jefferson. To Harden. James Harden. He's 3% shooting.
Take that.
Dragic. To Steven. It's late.
What's the crowd in it?
Aldridge. Andre Drummond sends it away.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Short jumper off arc. Lets it fly from long range. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder are running to the three-point line.
Layup's good at the buzzer. Nice finish to this first quarter. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. It's Brooklyn's ball. Add 2 to the ball.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Dragic with it. Down a bundle. No good. To Hollis. Going to launch beyond the arc. That's how you defend. Dragic with the basketball. Guys down big. Dragic into the front court. He'll run the pass stolen by the Nets.
Let's dig in. Let's really lead.
A lot of contact. No whistle. Dragic with it. Looking to make something happen. Love. So the first points for him in this first half, and he knocks it down for 3.
Yeah, they really need him to get going. Really of his to him. The court.
Harden to Dinwiddie. Fires the 3. That won't go. Ball in possession of Cleveland. Dragic matched up with all. Huge block.
You don't see anybody defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
The chance coming up at the line.
Great job, Ed, by the shooter to create contact after the jump. That's how you get to the free throw line.
Knocks down the second after missing the first. Kyrie across the timeline. Here comes the screen. Irving to Dinwiddie. The net shoot.
Doubt about where that one was headed.
Dragic to Love. That's rebounded. Into the front court, it's Irving. His guys holding the big lead. Corner. Here comes this. Dragic to Stevenson. Short jumper won't fall.
Your contest was great because of your proximity to the you fall short. Made him short arm the shot.
To Aldridge. Short jumper misses. Stevenson to Dragic. Stuffs it down with authority.
If you didn't dunk that, then we would have to talk about it.
Sizing up the defense. Kyrie Irving. He's 2 for 2 now. Jay, you've known Kyrie Irving since he was a young man growing out of obstacles, chief among staying healthy and on the floor.
Yeah, Ed, he's been battling injuries since his freshman year of college, but the beautiful thing about Kyrie Irving is that he always loves the big stage. Making the game-winning shot in Game 7, he will continue to do so when he himself inspires with the light.
To Dragic. Shot clock has a look. The Nets have the rebound. By himself, creates his own shot.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
Now a whistle, and Cleveland is going to use a timeout as they'll talk things over here in the second quarter. We have him now. Stevenson to Jalen. Stevenson to Jalen Brown. Five to shoot for Cleveland. No. Down to Griffin. Count the basket, and it could have been more. No whistle.
That's lunch pail. Keep power.
Stevenson to Jalen Brown. Good.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Andre Jordan put back.
The D in love.
Stevenson to Jaylen Brown. Cavs with 4 to shoot. For 3. Jaylen Brown is getting a shot a career 65%. First one goes down. Knocks down the second free throw. He hits all 3 free throws. Now it's Harden, controlling the offense. To Hollis.
Game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your great, that's the difference between winning and losing. You see, when you're giving lives, this is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Here comes the screen. 4-3. Wallen Sexton off the mark. Jefferson. Andre Drummond. Sit.
This game is playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about getting the shot.
Sexton. Andre Jordan
only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
And scores. When Kyrie Irving's hands, magic could happen.
It's poetry in motion. And it's a situation in which the ball is attached to him. He has it on a yo-yo. He can put it there for I think they have a chance. And in their mind, they do. But in Kyrie's mind, the game is over.
5 to shoot for Cleveland. Trying to cash in. Shot by Brown off the mark. It's a big play.
They're getting to the rim at will, probably because we're watching Matador defense. You probably want to get in the way of your defender if they keep trying to attack the rim.
Turn to page 15 in today's game program. $1,500 by making a half-court shot.
Time to shuffle things up. And strokes it.
Did you see the way that dribble created so much shit?
To Harden. Lets it fly from the edge. Misfires. It's no good. Yes, and the foul, and a chance at 3 coming up.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power. That's how you...
Trying to cash. He's shooting 55% so far. Free throw up and good. It's a 3-point play, but a rare spot as they continue to trail big. Nets have it. Durant to Irving. Short jumper off the mark. Throw down.
Intensity. Back on defense after a dunk like that, holds the inside of his forearm and lets you know how hard he dunked that basketball.
To Irving. Kyrie Irving, 4 out of 7.
attack mode off. He needs
to Colin Sexton. What a shoot. Able to convert inside.
old school equals high percentage.
Kevin Durant with the rock. On that drive. The rebound's cleared by the Cavs. Sexton. To Love. Into the front toward a minute to go in this first half. Durant. Great defense, forcing the miss. Love to Drummond. Drummond, three.
All right, now that
Ball. To Griffin. Irving. For the foul. Chance coming up at the free throw line.
that one was part of the
For 2 shots. For his career, 79% at the line. Misses the first. And he's able to hit the second after missing that first one. Not that time. Able to rebound. Late the buzzer. We have reached the break in this pivotal Game 5. Let's get you to Orlando, where we say hello to Jalen Rose in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Jalen.
Have a loss for the Cavaliers would rather be on the opposite end of the scoreboard. They've to figure the trust they've got to figure out. It's not like they're totally out of this game. Have a look at the leading scores for the Cleveland Cavaliers. The Cleveland Cavaliers are getting enough bench production in this contest. Their reserves need to step up and start making an impact in this game.
Player of the half.
James Harden most definitely deserves to be player of the half for the way he distributed the ball. It was an excellent display of court vision and solid passing.
Who was cold?
What can you say about a guy like this? Except that he fits the title of this segment. He was definitely cold in that first half. Here we go.
Number 2.
Thanks for joining us. Have a report.
Nets have the basketball. Irving to Griffin. Scores from the post.
This is where I go back into play. Man, I'm going to foul. I'm going to start anything to throw him off his game.
Screen coming. Sexton took school down.
The defense keeps sticking to those flare screens. Just don't flare out to the three-point line. Flare to the rim for a lob.
Irving to Harden. Here comes the screen. A drive to the basket, but it somehow stays out.
That's superb defense. That's a defense getting there from the weak side early on the
James Harden on his career. His free throw is good.
Oh, you've been in the gym, huh?
Goes 2 for 2 at the line. Cavaliers with the basketball. Sexton probing the defense. Stevenson to Colin Sexton. Shot clock coming down to 4. Down to 3. Wide open look won't go.
just seems like there's lead in the feet of the defenders. You have to bounce to the ball to deter that.
Griffin to Harden. Screen coming. Shot for James Harden. Off the mark. He loves the tough shots, but that one may be too tough.
I just love where this takes you into the psychological battle. Is that a great contest or just missed? But now you have me thinking about that the entire next possession.
Irving into the front court. His guys holding the big lead. Screen coming. Swallowed up by Drummond. Stevenson. Harden's on him. Sexton to Love. Attacked. Andre the line to shoot two.
Sometimes when you get up big, you get a little careless. But attention to detail through the end, that's how you avoid unnecessary fouls.
Down the first free throw. Missed the second one as well. Din front court. Guys hold a commanding lead. To Dinwiddie. Shot from in close. Good. Cleveland hats to Drummond. The rebound cleared by Dinwiddie with the basket. He'll run to Durant.
With his body like a major heavyweight fight. He took some hard fouls in the first half. That's really deterred him from being a...
To Love. Spinning shot. Won't fall. Dinwiddie into the front. Looking to make something happen. Here comes the screen. It's Winslow with the rebound. To Love. Kevin Love. He's 5 for 10.
Look, 10 offenses or 5 teams in the league that average 25 assists or more.
Griffin to Harden. Down low, Aldridge. Not that time.
And Evo, it seems like the defense has completely disrupted. The bumping and pushing him is really throwing him off.
Sexton to Stevenson. Here comes the screen. Stevenson here against LaMarcus Aldridge. winding down. Here's a chance from long range. Like the but Colin Sexton off the mark.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Oh, highlight moves. Tough to do with the defender all over Griffin. Misses. Sexton to Drummond. Using the post to his advantage there, and the
Type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of that's fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammates look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
has a chance.
That reach was just about a second off. He got his hand in there a little bit quicker. That would have been a steal.
Just enough imbalance. First try, no good.
One time, here we go.
Good bounce back, hits the second. It's a 1-2 trip. Stevenson to Jaylen Brown. Beyond the arc for three. Tough shot there for Jaylen Brown. No good.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Cavs at the controls. Stevenson to Brown. Here comes the screen. From the outside, no good. To Dinwiddie. And he'll go to the foul line.
Look, I get it. Down. Can't just start haphazardly playing defense and committing silly fouls. Play this game with purpose.
First try at the line, no good. Oh, he missed them both. Dragic with the basketball. His guys down big. To Dragic. Has a look. He buries it, creating space with the step back.
In the house, get those sat.
Harden. Slams it down.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to, the harder other players were running to the rim, the harder the three-line, because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Might have had more or two there, but he got the shot he wanted.
Take stock of the floor. Griffin to Durant. He shoots. Oh, off the mark.
Here's the beautiful thing about having a bad game. It says down the column after the game is over, then nothing else really matters. You've done your job.
To Dragic. Gets it and scores.
There are certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
Stevenson to Jaylen. To go. Could have been more. A lot of contact, but no foul.
You know, Ed, so many times we see people flexing on social media in the offseason, but they rarely put in the work, the substance. Not Jaylen Brown. This dude's been putting in the grind every single day in the gym. Level defense. The defender took away the pocket space of the shooter. Now, as a shooter, they shoot hundreds of shots each and every day from that pocket with consistency. Now you're forcing to change the angle or the positioning of that pocket. You're going to lower the chances of them making that shot.
Dragic. Rebound out. Griffin to Harden. Here comes the screen. A shot by KD, no good.
And it's written all over his body language. I mean, he looks frustrated, vexed, perplexed, whatever other word you want to throw at it with the X. But seriously, that body language, that's something he needs to work on.
Bob D. And he drills it.
They throw their arms in you, they even throw their bodies into you, and as soon as you become hesitant defensively, they got you right where they want you.
Stevenson matched up with Harden. To Dragic. To the Bulls.
Ooh, I'm telling you from experience, his teammates will never let that one down.
Play is stopped. Timeout for Brooklyn as their coach wants to get a word in with his guys here in this third quarter. Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor. Kevin looking for 10.
Activates and on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
Dragic. Rebound taken by Hollis Jefferson. He'll go to the foul line to shoot.
Ed and I want to go home too, but fouls like that only stop the clock for all of us.
Spencer, free throw struggle far. Knocks down the first. On the second, it's a 2 trip. To Stevenson.
With your right hand on the left side of the rim, you actually have to use your opposite hand. Steve Nash is one of the best at this. Different shots at different angles, high off the glass, expecting that they are with long wingspans. That
Couple of cracks at the line now.
Okay, now we're on the home stretch, and you got a big lead. Don't let your opponent back in this game by giving up extra possessions.
Shot for here, 7 on the line. And he connects on the first free throw. Fails to hit them both. Hits the first, misses the second. To Durant. From long range. That misses with 3 seconds left. Just inside the buzzer. That's the end of the quarter. It's been all net so far. Here in the fourth quarter, not a situation other than give it your best shot.
And players don't like to hear this, Ed, but the reality of the matter is this is a character-building opportunity. Yes, you may lose this game, but that does not mean that you do not fight each and every possession.
Count it. No and one.
Calm and collective, the 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
That'll get out of bounds off of Irving. Ball in position. surveys the floor. Here comes the screen. Dragic, defended by the former Longhorn Aldridge.
Off points any way you can get them.
Irving with the basketball. They lead it by 14. Knocks it down from mid-range.
You know, it reminds me of, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with a hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Probing the defense. Takes stock of the floor. Irving to Aldridge. Got sickle and gets it to go.
Ooh, shows like this separate the good players from the great ones. Players, they have good first halves, and then they fade to black in the second. The great players, they just sustain that kind of dynamic energy throughout the entire ballgame.
Dragic. Drummond. Scores from the post.
Woo, did you see that? Eyes to the rim, and the rest was all net.
Kyrie across the timeline. His guys leading by 14. To Jordan, down low. Oh, and a chance
to the extended arm of the defender. That will get you to the free throw line every time.
No, not go. Misses the second as well. Trailing by 14. Trying to cash in. And the rebound taken in by Jordan. Into the front court, it's Irving. He'll run the offense. Lets it fly for James Harden. And gets it to go. Who can be a 1 or a 2.
We're not old men at this game. We don't define players by positions anymore. Is he a 1 or is he a 2? No, he's James Harden. He is a scorer and an elite.
To Stevens. 5 to shoot for Cleveland. Going to launch beyond the arc. Can't force those. Stevenson misses. Here's Irving into the front court. His guys hold a commanding lead. It. That's his this evening's
incredible timing on that swat.
Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
And I know there's so much excitement about the play. People need to pay attention, conditioning coach, and putting in the time and effort every day in the weight room.
Justice Winslow after the play. A career 65% free throw shooter. Free throw good for the 3-point play. It's back to a 14-point game. Harden to Griffin. Hold in and Love. And he throws it down. Andre Drummond with the slam.
Defenders had no chance on that one. That's why we call it the elite tier.
Nothing going here on that drive. Harden to Irving. Fires the 3. He engulfed him that time. Dragic with the basket. Deficit now up to a dozen. Count the basket inside.
Contact on a drive can be a beat. Make it help you advantage over your defender.
Kevin Durant has it. To Harden. Brooklyn with 4 to shoot. Andre Drummond snatching it out of the air. Dragic into the front court. His eyes trail by 10. Has a chance. Deep. There you go. Irving into the front court. Looking to make something happen. To Harden. The drive, right to the basket. Cleans it up. Plus the foul. DeAndre Jordan, another strong finish, going to the line for a chance at 3.
The defender was actually in a good position there. They even made a decent play on the ball, but sometimes those bounces go the other way. Still, stay aggressive.
DeAndre Jordan trying to cash in on the 3-point play. He struggled so far. And he can't convert the free throw. Dragic with it. Down 12. To Stevenson. Oh, he had it. Sizing up the defense. Surveys the floor. It's Harden. Working hard on the... Not that time. Stevenson against Harden. Oh, highlight moves. Tough to pull off with the defender all over you. To Dragic. Make traffic.
I was expecting the dish there, but way to fake that one and lay that one in.
KD with the rock. Oh, the touch at the rim. Count it.
When the ball's in, y'all
It's with the back. Nothing going here on that drive. Dragic to Drummond. Cavs. And it's rebounded with the basketball. Up a dozen to Harden. Baseline. Stuffs it down with authority.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can all that dance. When you allow a player that's Prob City.
Nothing going here on that drive. Cruises inside for 2.
Bodies bouncing all around on that layup with the offense winning that battle. Bound to happen.
Whoa!
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately...
Epidemic. Harden with the rebound. James Harden trying to cash in. Knocked loose. Winslow. Harden's on him. To Jordan. Finish that. Stevenson to Dragic. Can't connect from inside. Griffin. Nice pace, sets it up, slams it down. Jay, that's been the story this evening.
I mean, another one? Another dunk? Another easy possession? I mean, how demoralizing can this be for the team? Why am I the only one yelling? I don't see anybody on the bench yelling. I don't see anybody...
Looks like some sin. Dragic to Drummond. Has a look. Gets a look. Can't hit. Basketball. Nothing going here on that drive. Can't connect from in close. Draws the contact line to
Play here. But next game, we're going to be aggressive early. Maybe.
DeAndre Jordan. He's got 2 shots coming. He's struggled so far. First one, count it. So he hits the first, misses the second. His guy goes to the left side. Dragic. Shot won't go. Nets have the basketball. Irving. Here comes the screen. Driving is Harden, but he can't get it to go down. And finishes at the rim.
Will be caught flat, especially in transition. You have to jab at that guy with the ball, hedge at him. Make him think that maybe you will take him. Maybe you'll fan out to a defender on the perimeter. But still, keep him guessing. But when you don't do that, that's easy money.
To Drummond. Rises for the slam. Jay, I'm surprised. He had a chance to wrap him up.
Well, you're not the only one surprised. This guy is not a good free throw shooter. You never let him have an easy bucket. If anything, make him earn it at the charities.
Here comes Green. The shot and a putback slam.
And there's nothing more mentally intimidating for your opponent than when your own teammates are sure that the ball could be to drop 70 on them, maybe like Devin Booker did last year.
A drive down the lane, but the shot won't go. Griffin had a good look there, but it's no good. Brown with it up top. Trailing by 15. To Dragic. The screen sets him up for 2.
Oh, don't see the read. Be the read.
Kevin Durant with the rock. To Harden. Here comes the screen. Harden to go.
Clearly, and he's got the defender out there tap dancing like that on national TV. That's not a good sign.
Dragic. Off the iron. No good. Nets who are victorious. They've claimed the pivotal Game 5 to go up 3 games to 2 in this best-of-7 series. For my partner, Jay Williams, and our entire crew, I'm at EA Sports. Find out more at easports.com. Until next time, good night.
Here, and our big sports post-game wrap-up. When you look at these highlights, you can see the victory in this matchup. Great game by this squad. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Brooklyn Nets. The Cavaliers are probably frustrated with themselves after such a narrow loss. Great job with their forcing the defense adjustments. Unfortunately, it wasn't enough for the win. Check out the leading scores for the Cleveland Cavaliers.
Game track. Field.
This was a matchup in which solid shooting was prominently on display. I definitely enjoyed it. Like I'm loving enjoying all of these highlights right now. Great job of effective, efficient scoring from these squads.
Player of the game.
James Harden gets rewarded for the way he provided his teammates with plenty of easy. His assists certainly indicative of his clever playmaking.
was gold.
Every player that makes it to the NBA is a group, but each have their off nights. Today was just one of those days for this guy. Here are the top plays from the game.
Number 2.
That does it for us. On behalf of the rest of the crew, good night.